Hello everyone in the EDAP585 class, which you will henceforth be known as 585ers. This is your weekly preview for January the 17th. Last week we basically just sort of got to know each other, got the whole thing on the road. This week we will start looking at the modules. But before we get in too far into the modules, I would like everyone out there in the great beyond and in the class on Thursday, if you can before Thursday, drop in here and leave us a Padlet idea about your idea of technology use in a classroom with examples or pictures. And Padlet is so simple to use, I'm almost embarrassed to show it to you, but watch. You just double click anywhere on the Padlet. Up here where the title is, put your name, please, because as you can see, otherwise it treats you as anonymous. It's even easier than what I kind of described it last week, because watch, if I come over here and click on the three dots, I can drop down here to the Google, and I can do a Google search and find what it is that I want to put into my Padlet. So if I put, let's just put technology in the class. Hit it, and let's see what it comes up with. Oh my. So you see from here what we can do is you can already make a statement about how do you see technology in a classroom. Do you see it as a lab kind of view? Which is sort of a, you'd use it when you're forced to use it or have to use it? Or do you see it more as a tool for whole studies? Do you see it as a way to get kids involved? Any of these, and then all you do is click on it, and it drops it right in here. Then what you can do is come up and add your little bit to it. I see tech as a way to engage all students. Okay, simple as that. So if you will do that, please, before Thursday, so I can look here and see what your thinking is. We will begin Thursday. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of mine. By the way, I can't get rid of yours. Don't worry about it. No one else can either. It's yours. We will be looking at our first module, which is the beginnings of our book study of Dr. Fullen's book, Stratosphere. I have gone through and put in, I think, the major players, if you will. Dr. Fullen is an unabashed name dropper in his writings. He just puts everybody in there. And so what I've tried to do is go through and find the people that he mentions in his into chapters 2 and 3. What are the most important figures in all of this? Sometimes he gets a little, like he has one fella in here, Noah Effner, I think it is, who was found to be a plagiarist. And, you know, that's kind of sad when you have somebody like that. But all these people, the reason why I put them in here is because these are the real deal. These guys have been around for a while, and their thinking is well known in the literature. And I wanted you to not only read what Dr. Fullen says about him in his book, which, like I said, he's just a name dropper. He kind of says, well, so-and-so said this, so-and-so said that. I want you to be able to hear so-and-so. I want you to see so-and-so in various places. This Don Tapscott one is great. You'll be offended. Clay Shirky is a really, really important guy, the cognitive surplus. It's been around a while. All of these have been around a while. When I mean around a while, what do I mean? 5 years. I try not to go back any further than that. Well, of course, the one, the one that's hilarious is Marshall McLuhan. And the reason why I say it's hilarious, look, it's in 1967. How can our youth look for a specialized job when the computer world of automation eliminates that job? We are now experiencing, folks, he was saying all this back in 1967. I just find it, I'm a Marshall McLuhan fan. I just find his writing fascinating. He's the guy who came up with the meme, if you will, put it in today's terms, of the medium is the massage. Being a play, he was a horrible, horrible punnist. He punned about everything. And so the medium is the massage is a pun on the medium is the message. Great guy. Of course, long gone. We will be reading for this week. I want you to take a look at 2 and 3 and take a look at these guys. I will be leading by starting with chapter 1. And chapter 1 I'm going to do with the help of a couple of PowerPoints. I do not like using PowerPoints, but these are good ones, so I think you'll be okay with them. And we will then sort of talk a little more about the various people that he talks about in 2 and 3, and then I will show you how to use this thing. You're going to be making an infographic using this online tool called Pictochart, and I'll talk you through how you do it. We will be looking at chapters 2 and 3, and chapters 4 and 5, and I'll give you how I want you to go about sharing these with us. And as you can see, there's plenty of examples here. I won't get rid of these until, well, I'll probably get rid of them by after Thursday. So there'll be room for your stuff to go in here. If you do want to work ahead and you're one of these people that like to get everything in, that's fine. Just make sure you put something in there that says, "Hey Steve, this is me." So don't put it in. Make sure your name is on it, and that way I'll know it's something from you and not something from last semester's class. So that's it. That is your preview for this Thursday. We will be starting at 4:30 in the Collaborate Ultra. I look forward to hearing from you, seeing you. So this Thursday, the 17th, we'll do a first dive into the book. As always, if you have any questions, any concerns, you may text me at 502-457-2937. See you then, everybody.